All right, go ahead, do your intro.
Yo, what's up? What's good? Yo, what's happening? I love how I go straight 90s for my
You really
intro
do.
and I wasn't like I was born in 2000, so I don't even know where that came from. But nah, guys, I'm Intenday, the guy that's not real. We've been talking about this for a minute,
A
man. I
long
don't
time.
think this has been this collab has been in the works since I don't even know, man. Since well, but when the government was still working, that's how long. Like pre-shutdown. But yeah, no, I'm Intenday. I make YouTube videos, and that's kind of just my thing.
Yeah, that is a real cool guy. For those of you who've been around since for me really getting into streaming, he was one of the first people I actually like reacted to and like sent my shit to. I started this whole thing. It was fantastic.
But yeah, I know it's such an honor, and also thank you for having me. This is such an
Yeah,
honor.
man, no problem. You're a cool dude. But let me ask you something. How do you
Yeah,
feel
what's up?
about shit like Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey and things like that?
I think, I mean, honestly, that's like women love that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I mean, if you're into it, it's okay. My thing is with Twilight is it's like I always thought that shit was corny. Like I always thought it was like who gave a fuck? Like I don't give a fuck who you choose. Like it's all like it all doesn't matter.
Twilight specifically was very disappointing for many, many reasons. But as soon as I saw the motherfucker shimmering in the fucking sunlight, I'm like, what the fuck kind of vampires? Blade would be so disappointed.
But I will say though, 50 Shades of Grey, man, I shouldn't be admitting this, but a part of me is like, you know what? I wouldn't mind being Christian Grey, not like the fucked up parts, but like being a CEO, successful,
Hmm.
like all that.
I can see that kind of appeal in the status of what Christian Grey had. But dude's a bit of a freak, and not in like the kind of, well, in the sexual kind of way, but he's also kind of a weirdo, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's also because it's like women also love cowboys. I can't tell you how many times I go to the Target and there's
Yes.
just cowboy romance novels, and I'm like,
Hmm.
what the fuck? What
Because
like this shit?
because cowboys kind of harken back to that kind of that manly man era, the guy who works with his hands and very burly kind of those kind of men, which is understandable. But I haven't seen so much cowboy stuff. Really, is that a lot in Texas? It might be a Texas thing.
Yeah, because I am in Texas. Well, yeah, maybe our bookshelves are just filled with, I don't know, man. It's the weirdest thing. I'll go to Target, I'll just go, and mind you, Target barely has a book section.
That's
It's
true.
just cowboy. Yeah, and I'm like, really? You fill it up with it's cowboy novels and then the Bible. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why. It's, I don't know why they have those two together,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
crazy.
yeah, but but yeah, I don't know. The thing is, it's like I think everybody like because this is all teenage girl stuff, and then the like when it comes
Teenagers.
to well, because especially the Twilight,
Twilight was
Twilight's
it? Yeah,
full on
that's true.
because I'm 25 and I was talking to my friend and she and her boyfriend they're watching or not they're not watching they're rereading the Hunger Games and I'm like what like this is all like that's also like that teenage girl like Peeta and Katniss or
Hmm.
kind of like yeah and it's kind of like that all that same genre I don't know.
I feel like Hunger Games type female fantasy is a bit separated because that's kind of more action. There's definitely that romance in there that's some kind of
No, I
bullshit at
get it.
times,
I get that.
but
No, I get it.
well, I think what this video is gonna focus on more of is the kind of uh how am I gonna say this without being mean about it.
No, no, speak your mind. Speak your. We're already. I already admitted my fantasy, so we're already here.
It's like food for lonely women. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And not
I know. It's like romance porn. It's like
yeah,
romance porn.
but it's
Yeah.
like but but the kind of porn that it is weird. It's like weird on like a normal person's like standard, right? Because who's gonna say
Okay.
look at the cover of this fucking book here? Who's gonna fucking Minotaur? A weirdo, right?
Just don't look at my search history. Don't look at my.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. What we're gonna do is
Okay,
we're,
let's see. Okay,
we're gonna
let's
we're
see
gonna
here.
see what Miss Chuan head has to say about that.
Okay, I'm excited.
Wait, are you a subtitles guy or no?
I don't care.
All right.
Oh, I didn't see you there. What am I reading, you ask? Well, just one of the best-selling books on Amazon right now. With millions of sales and almost 20,000 5-star reviews.
I feel like it's not too hard to get bestseller on Amazon these days.
You know, it's the maddest thing because what I think people do is they just create new categories. Because it's like sometimes I'll read like something about like computer science, what I'm studying, and then it will be the same exact thing, but it's like a very specific topic that is slightly related, but it's the only one book and it's a bestseller.
Oh, like bestseller in that genre.
Yeah, like I guarantee.
I see what you're
honestly,
saying.
Lafayette, if you and I make a Minotaur children's book, we'd be the #1 bestseller. No, I'm not
A
giving
Minotaur
you
children's books, yeah.
No, and it would be, and we would technically be #1 bestsellers on Amazon.
We can make that shit 6 pages long. I swear to God.
This book has been absolutely blowing up, especially on TikTok, or Book Talk, as the kids call it. Thousands and thousands of women in particular have been raving about this piece of literature. What piece of literature is it, you may ask? Well, Morning Glory Milking Farm, of course. A popular romance novel.
Yo. What the?
I'll take Twilight over that shit. What the fuck are you talking about? A milking farm? For a bull.
Yo, it's just, I don't get, and it's funny, I don't get, like, that's not even human. Like, what is there to love about a bull? Or I don't even know what that is. Yo.
Yeah, it's Greek mythology. Yeah. If you're gonna milk something that is male, you're not getting milk out that thing.
Yeah, that's not. Well, I think that the ladies are
That's
aware of that.
yeah. It's just to call it a milking farm though. That's just.
It is weird.
It's
I'm
smutty.
About a young woman down on her luck who does what every young woman does when facing financial struggle. She starts an OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't degrade herself like
We
that.
love that.
She gets a job jerking off monsters.
See, I was right.
Morning Glory Milking Farm.
Yeah.
I have been reading Morning Glory Milking Farm since last night, and I'm obsessed.
This was a good time. It did not disappoint.
If this book is trash, then I am a f***ing raccoon. Give me all of the garbage.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get the black circles right around that mind. 'Cause that shit's crazy.
I'm gonna be these ladies look like the type of people to be into me.
I was gonna say.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
I was gonna say. Up until this woman here, there was a running theme, but she's an outlier in this running theme.
Yeah, she's
But
definitely an
it's
outlier.
still.
She's an outlier until she opens her mouth. Then I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
belong
you're
to
right.
the other world.
Facts.
Get your eyeballs on this because it is so good.
I need to definitely get a desktop.
I regret to inform you that there is a new
These frames
epidemic.
kill me.
An epidemic that many have yet to discuss. And that epidemic
But it's okay.
is female gooners.
Oh, I was right. It is smutty.
Now, for those of you unaware, gooner is internet slang for someone addicted to porn. And smut is slang for dark romance novels, otherwise known as porn.
I didn't know
Many
that.
correct about the dangers of porn addiction with men, how it can destroy their lives and their relationships, and most men know the material they consume is weird. That is why they are ashamed of it. That is why they delete their browser history.
That's
That
why
is
you said
why
what
they
you
go
said.
incognito mode. But these bitches
You're
freaks out
so
here.
bad.
They just display their smut openly in bookstores. They proudly pose in front of their smut collections. They discuss their smut openly on TikTok. They go to smut conventions and get choked out by
it's too much.
9-foot-tall shirtless
Wait,
wendigos.
what?
There's conventions for everything, bro.
Wait,
There's
let me
conventions
get
for
this
literally
straight.
everything.
What? Yo, but like, how? Okay.
It's just degeneracy. It's just degeneracy at its finest.
This is why I don't understand freedom of speech, because it's like this is completely legal. But if a woman were to, like, sell her body or whatever, then it's like, then you can get thrown in jail. This is why I get mad confused.
It's different. It is different because prostitution is something specific. This is just
I
freaks
guess-
being freaks in public.
But you know what I mean? But you get my confusion though. You
Yeah,
get
no,
my,
I see
like,
it. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? You know, Gooner's gonna goon.
Gooner's gonna goon. They're like the male version of what society would call incels.
I get, but the thing is, though, a woman can just get laid. Like she can just get like she literally just has to like
You know,
open up a dating app. That's it.
I used to think that way, and that is true for like every woman I've dated. But looking at some of these, candidates, I think that's not always the case.
No, Lafayette. The only reason I'm disagreeing with you is because I even talked to this. I'm friends with this one girl where I'm like, there's no way she's out here getting dick. And then she showed me her dating app matches, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So
there is a certain point wherever hole, well, any hole is a goal.
No, it really is. Okay.
But yeah, I can't imagine. Well, you know what? You probably could be right. Because even if they are like some of the first people, they've only been 2 minutes into this goddamn. This might be 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what that's why I budgeted because I got 3 hours.
We gotta keep going. We have a half an hour left. But you see, I see your point. I see your point.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because I'm like, no, this probably is gonna go good. But no, but here's the thing. I was talking to my friend. I'm like, well, as fucked up as it sounds, I'm just you get dick, like you actually, I'm with this guy, and I was, because I'm like, she's overweight, she doesn't do her hair, she doesn't do her makeup,
right?
And I'm just like, damn, yeah, you're right. Every hole is a fucking goal.
So yes, for some people, any hole is a goal, and you'll see some odd pairs, right? Like you'll see like that one super nerdy guy whose glasses are always crooked for some reason, with that chick who was in the beginning of the video.
No, I remember when I used to live at Kava.
Live at Kava?
I basically lived there.
I was about to say, it feels that way.
But no, when I worked at Kava, there was this black dude. I mean, he was like a Tyrone type dude. Like, I would call him a Tyrone. He was with
what the fuck, the Tyrone type dude? What does that mean?
He was oh, you don't know, kind of like an alpha male black dude, just like how there's Chads, there's Tyrone.
Oh, like a really built black guy.
Yeah, really built.
Gotcha.
And he was with the fattest Latina. I mean, this woman was shaped like a plum, and I'm just like,
is now an associate.
I'm just like, damn, she must be doing some nasty things when they leave Kava.
I hate to think about it, but like, you're probably right.
Yeah,
because they're living out all the fantasies from these fucking books.
No, because I'm just like. Because I'm like, what? No equation. I couldn't rationalize like this dude with a plum. Because this man, he actually looked like he could be in the NFL or the NBA.
Yo, what's up, Cena later? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And that would be nice if these Gooners would keep it to themselves.
Okay, Senna later. Oh, we got dinner later. You know, Senna. We love Senna Espanol. Oh, I love that.
Yes, we don't need to freak. Yeah, I agree. We don't need to see shit in public. But even if it is like in a convention type way, it's still like y'all niggas just in the way.
No, people are mad weird about that.
Mad weird about it.
Yeah, John. Oh, it's like John. Oh, I'm a.
Yeah, Cena.
Sorry, it's because I took Latin in high school, and then like I'm in Texas, so I just speak Spanish all the time. So I was just like, oh, it's just dinner later. Oh my God. No, that's so funny, John.
That's fucking hilarious. I had to look at it a little bit. I saw Cena later. I'm like, all right, got you. I had to read that shit bit by bit.
That's so funny.
Welcome, bro.
That just shows you our cultural differences. Because since I'm in Texas, I'll like see Spanish when Spanish doesn't even exist.
Robust Gooners are the worst. Dog, did you see that fucking Asmongold go through that fucking Roblox server, bro? Dog, that shit was wild.
No, I didn't see any of that.
Dog, that shit was. If you haven't seen it, you should go back to it. I have some clips on my fucking on my X. It's. I swear to God, before that happened, I swear the fucking age demographic of that game was like 80-20 the wrong way. I swear to God, it was.
So you can like, I don't check my Twitter as much, but Lafayette, I now check my Discord pretty regularly. So if you ever have, you want to just send me on Discord and then.
Yeah. I got you, bro.
Yeah, because Discord's the best way for you to reach me.
I got you.
Now, I know what you are thinking. Shoo, isn't this the pot calling the kettle degenerate? Yes. Yes, it is. But have you considered it takes one to
That doesn't
truly
surprise me,
know
Cena.
one? You see, women are strange,
surprise me at all.
fascinating creatures. For centuries, men have tried to figure us out. Our mood is affected by the tides and the moon. We bleed for 5 days and don't die. By painting my face, I can instantly shapeshift from a 4 to a 6. We are truly mysterious, magical creatures. But one of the most mysterious aspects of women to men is our sexuality. You see, us women are not like those disgusting moids. No, we are sophisticated. We are evolved. We don't watch videos of strangers slapping their sweaty bodies together. No, we read about strangers slapping their sweaty bodies
that's
together.
better.
It's different, okay? You don't understand.
it's more
It's
education.
okay when we do it. So
It's only education because you're practicing reading. That's it.
Okay,
let's talk about it.
Huh?
He did a new account, joined Meep City, and it took like 12 or 8 seconds to find an NSFW. Yeah, fuck those disgusting men like.
Yeah,
Sorry,
fuck that Cena later guy.
Sorry, I'm just reading because I'm not Cena. I'm so sorry, but I'm not like.
No,
I'm
you're
on
good, bro.
YouTube, so I'm not used to reading chat. Like this is new to me.
Yeah, you're good, bro. Get your practice.
Yo, I love.
Let's
this.
talk
No,
about
I
the-
definitely okay.
Rapidly
keep going,
growing
keep going,
popularity
keep going.
of dark romance on TikTok, and the recent dark romance convention that ended in disaster. Let's take a break from all this depressing political news and talk about something silly. Not that those political things aren't important, trust me, they are. You should be keeping up with politics and the news when you can.
should follow
I
Cena.
know it can be difficult to do, but fear not. I have an app for that.
I'm on YouTube, so I'll do in the chat.
Yeah. Throw it in the chat.
So before we get into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to our sponsor, Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers an easy way to read news from all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political bias that helps you understand the full story and make sure you're getting both sides. One of my favorite features on Ground News is the blind spot feature, which shows you news stories that have been covered
Yeah,
by one
Nightbot's
side
a
of the
pain,
political
yeah.
aisle and ignored by the other. For example, here's a story about how Gavin Newsom is signing a bill to give 800,000 Uber and Lyft drivers in California the right to unionize. Pretty cool.
I could've
Rare
sworn I
Newsom
turned that
W.
shit
12
off,
news sources
too.
covered this, 7 were left-wing and 0 were
Like,
right-wing.
all the
Because the right
restrictions
is
and
covering a
shit,
far
like, you
more
could- you should be able to do
Harvard
all
hires
caps.
drag
I don't know
performer
why it's not
Lahore
working.
Vajistan as a visiting professor. 21 news sources covered this, 20 were right-wing, 1 was left-wing. A country
On my
divided,
Nightbot.
truly. Ground News also makes it very easy to compare headlines, so you can see how political bias completely reframes a story.
I have to
For
remember that
example,
for
talking
when I
about
get
how
off.
Trump has been posting a bunch of those sombrero memes, and the New York Post says, White House official behind Trump's hilarious meme war on Dems revealed. And then a left-wing outlet covers the same story, like, as the shutdown continues, a checked-out Trump posts childish memes. Wildly different vibes going on here. I've been using Ground News since 2021. It is one of my favorite apps. Like, it is my go-to, like, when I wake up. I check Twitter, and then I check Ground News, like, immediately. But don't just take my word for it. Even the Nobel Peace
Bet,
Center
bro,
called it an
bet.
excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and
that's
expand your
my
worldview.
YouTube.
Best of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Advantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. And it's only $5 a month, which is like basically the price of a coffee nowadays. So go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code here on screen or use the link in the video description. So thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
Not
Right.
technically, no.
So let's get back to the video.
Not technically.
Book Talk is a very interesting place, and any book fans out there know how it has absolutely destroyed the hobby of literature and just flooded it with absolute slop.
It's probably Nightbot again.
Spicy slop. You see, books on TikTok are not rated by how well they are written or how good the characters are. No, they are rated by the spice. And what does spice mean?
Really?
Porn. It means porn. Spice level is very
I guess that's why I was right before when I said it's just easier to get the #1 list if that's all that you need.
No, you just need to be mad specific. Anybody honestly, I think I'm gonna be a #1 bestseller this weekend and just put some shit out on Amazon.
You probably could.
important to book talkers. How much spice does a book have? What are the spiciest books they have ever read? How spicy is the book they're currently reading? Spice, spice, spice. The spiciest book going viral on Book Talk lately is none other than Morning Glory Milking Farm by C.M. Nascosta. Violet is a typical down-on-her-luck millennial, mid-20s, overeducated, and
You can't, I can't with this fucking synopsis already. This sounds like the most high school fucking project synopsis I've heard in my life.
You know, honestly, we're using ChatGPT in the wrong way. Because honestly, we could just ChatGPT our way to being #1 bestsellers.
We probably could.
Because wait, let me see. I was responding to chat. Let me see.
Wait, why is there a video called "Wait Till I'm American"? What the fuck?
Wait, no, my most recent video is called "Wait."
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Oh, okay. Cena fucked me up with his own sleepiness. I was right along with him the whole time.
Yo, that's so funny.
Can we keep the term spicy to something on the groceries? We should. Either that or insults.
Okay, violated downer, mid-20s, overeducated and drowning in debt. Oh, that's just like me. Okay.
It's just like you, but it's just like the way it's written just sounds like I don't even want to pretend to read that.
Well, the difference between me and Violet is I don't want to fuck a cow. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, everything else is everything else is the same. I just don't want to fuck a cow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right?
Drowning in debt. Oh my god! She's just like me! On the verge of moving into her parents' basement, when a lifeline appears in the form of a very unconventional job in the neighboring Cambric Creek. She has no choice but to grab it with both hands. Morning Glory Farm offers full-time hours, full benefits, and generous pay with no experience needed. There's only one catch. The clientele is grade A certified prime beef. With the manly, meaty endowments to... Okay.
Morning Glory Milking Farm is actually a profound critique.
Like that prime beef? You can go.
You're more of a Wagyu guy.
Yeah, I'm more of a Wagyu.
Do you know what Wagyu is?
It's Japanese, right? Isn't it Japanese?
Yeah, but it's beef that's been it's beef that from a cow that has been fed beer its whole life.
Okay, cerveza. We got some beer. Okay, I did not know that.
That's why it's so expensive.
Okay. But anyway, let's
of late-stage capitalism and toxic masculinity. In this text, we see that the tingling sensation in her coochie is actually the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait. Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm wet, so fucking Marxist revolution.
There's a Marxist revolution in her panties? That doesn't make sense. What are you talking about?
Yo, that's mad.
And toxic masculinity. In this text, we see that the tingling sensation in her coochie is actually the tingling sensation of a Marxist revolution.
I kind of need her to like explain that. I kind of want to watch that video because like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Because I did not go over that in my macro econ class.
Yeah, right.
When they get turned on, that fucking means Marxist revolution. Okay.
It's like this person isn't even just a weirdo book reader. She's also one of those kind of people who will just try to find a problem in something. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hate Karens. A Karen.
Yeah, Karen. She's a book Karen.
Yo, I hate that.
Jeez, she's worse than a damn librarian.
Yo, I'm actually librarians are kind of sexy, but anyways,
some of them.
But I'm triggered. Yo, that's funny.
It's crazy.
This is every fucking BreadTube video to me, dude. This is every Jack Saint video. So I actually read the book myself, and I'm not gonna lie. The 19th Amendment needs to be abolished. So, like I said, the story is basically this millennial named Violet, and she gets a job basically working at Big Pharma in Narnia, where they harvest Minotaur milk to make Viagra for human males. And I read the whole...
So, hold on. So the point of the farm is to milk these bulls, and they can turn the bull semen into a supplement for human men to boost their virality.
Yeah, but the thing is, but the women don't even fuck human men. So this makes, like, so what? Like this, so what? You're just gonna have men with a bunch of hard-ons that aren't fucking women? What? This doesn't make. You know, honestly, let me not think.
What it seems like is, first of all, it seems like what I said was the mission statement of this business, but the freaky ass bitches who work there do other shit with it. That's what it seems like the story's gonna be about.
I don't know. Wait, if I was a soldier, then that would be a video that would get information.
Please just turn it off. I can't. I'll give you the launch codes. I swear.
Yo, that's actually funny.
It's fucking hilarious, dog. We need to get Cena up in here, bro.
Thing. Probably gonna be put on some kind of watch list. But listen, this is my job, okay? I'm not out here like selling feet pics or something. What I do is far more dignified and normal. Now, let's take a look at some of these notes I wrote. Let's see. Big dick and balls. At one point, she says the term, and I quote,
I love Austin Powers.
Oh, she's getting okay. She's kind of being a sexy librarian right now.
You know the thing about her is that she has a certain amount of Mariah Carey in her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get what you. No, wait, what's this lady's name? What's this? I don't know this. I don't know. I've seen her before, but I don't know her name.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney. Oh, no, who we're reacting to? I don't know.
Oh, She One Head. That's her name.
She One Head definitely has sexy librarian. Like definitely, like you know.
She has
like,
it.
You know.
Big dick and balls. That's very informative. But yeah, no, she definitely has this very nice retro kind of. I don't want to say trad wifey because that's kind of insulting.
No, she's definitely not trad. It's kind of like nerd hot. If like.
Oh yeah,
like,
she definitely has nerd hotness.
Like I'm like because like she's my type on paper. Like those are the type of women where I'm like. Because I'm like, okay, She One Head.
But you can really see it in her cheekbones and I think in her nose when she's talking. She has this very Mariah Carey-ness about her. Like she could be Mariah Carey's like daughter or some shit.
Or cousin or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
The scene
at the Christmas party and banged a bitch. I don't know.
And I will stand by the very true fact that Mariah Carey is the reason why black guys have a white girl addiction.
Well, the funny part is though she's a Latina.
Alright, see you later.
It was nice seeing you, man. It was nice chatting to you.
I thought she was part black. Like a 1/16 black.
I think that's like a grandfather. I think she has like a grandfather that's black, and then I think like her dad or I think her mom's Venezuelan or some shit like that. Because I thought she was white. For the longest time, I didn't know she was like black and Latina until like, I don't know. But then again, I feel like the future of the black community is just racially ambiguous people. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean?
As in like when I look at the black community nowadays, there's a lot of like, yeah, we got black skin, but then there's a lot of lights. Like I had this one light-skinned manager.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but she had like green eyes and brown hair, but she, you know what I mean? But she was like, no, she was light skinned and beautiful. Oh, she was light skinned and beautiful. She was crazy though. She was mad crazy, very crazy.
It's wild how some of the most beautiful women in the world are the most fucking crazy. Like Hailey Bailey, she's gorgeous, but she's a fucking nut.
Yeah, no. When my old manager started telling me about her kid, I was like, yeah, no, I see why you got a baby, daddy. It comes out in work.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
of his sack. So I'm reading this, and the whole time I'm thinking, like,
Sorry,
okay.
what'd you say?
The seam of his sack. So I'm reading this, and the whole time I'm thinking, like, okay, he probably has, like, a human head, right? He probably, like, looks something like this, like, you know, just a dude with, like, horns. Then I see the official artwork. That's a cow. Bro is a cow. Bro is a straight up cow. In a few parts, they're being intimate, and it will be like,
You know, honestly,
his
I feel like a few
hooves.
drinks in, maybe you can. You know, cows don't look that ugly. Like, if I was drunk enough, maybe. Why not?
You know what's the funny thing about that is? You're probably too small.
Well, because here's the thing. That picture of a cow they just showed us, I'm like, oh, it's got abs. It's like they really make it look human looking. Mind you, it's weird as fuck. I'm not gonna fuck a cow. But I'm like, you know what? Honestly, like in some fucked up world, I see how people could find this.
This is partially like generally women Gooner stuff, but if this is the artwork, then it's also furry type shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, honestly, this
Or
could be
Arthurian
like
type shit.
Yeah, this is like some kind of like furry
Yeah.
hybrid. Okay. Honestly, that should make sense. Okay.
Wild.
Straight up cow. In a few parts, they're being intimate, and it will be like, his hooves clip-clopped. My hooves will tear up your sheets. And it's like, I'm sorry, his what? At one point, she describes kissing him. And I swear to God, it was more disgusting than anything else described in this book. She's like describing how big and wide his mouth is and how big and like slimy his tongue is. She's like describing this shit, and you're just like, that's a cow.
But how could you even really like kiss something with like a cow face? They don't have lips that purse like that, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, that's why you have to make it humanoid. Like you have to make it anthropomorphic or whatever the term is. That's why, like, typically when you watch Aliens,
You're right,
like, they
anthropomorphic,
make yeah, they have to make it. Yeah, you have to anthropomorphize like things that are not human in order for us to understand it.
Right. Because it bridges that gap, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because then your mind can fill in. Like that's kind of how. Because that furry example you said is right on. Like you're right. Like it's basically just furries, but fucking in a novel.
This is a very interesting chart here. I've never seen a chart like this before. These characters do not human, do not look like humans, do not human features. I think this character probably falls somewhere into a shifter, but it doesn't even shift into a bull. It just is a bull, but it's somewhere between humanoid and shifter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's this weird gray area between humanoid and shifter. I think the same thing.
I mean, we are at a solid 5.5 on the Barbeau scale here. This is dangerous territory, folks.
These creatures are not human, do not look like humans, and have a few. I disagree. It looks a lot like a human. It's just it's somewhere between. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a humanoid. This is definitely a humanoid creature.
But
then on top of that,
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say on top of that, I guarantee you this centaur speaks English or some weird shit like that.
Yeah. The thing said that I will tear up your sheep with my hooves. It speaks English, so it has to be somewhere between humanoid and shifter. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
Also, I think we're thinking way too much about this.
Well, no, it's just because it's like because you got me invested, man. You got me invested.
Yeah, that's what I do. I get you invested in stupid shit.
I love
Solid 5.5 on the Barbeau scale here. This is dangerous territory, folks. She also f***ers his ass. She f***ers the cow's ass. By the way, if you want an uncensored version of this video and all my videos, Patreon. Go to Patreon, become a member. All members get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me talking about s***ing and f***ing and
see, this is what I was talking about. Why some people censor themselves, some other people don't. Right? I think because she's at that size, or maybe have certain sponsors to where that wouldn't like that, so she has to censor herself.
No, you do. Yeah, that's why for me I don't swear in my videos because I know like algorithmically you'll give me a ding. So
that's probably why I'm not as popular as I should be. Fuck.
Yo, that's funny, man.
Bring a cow's asshole. Is that what you freaks want? Anyway, I like how in this fantasy world student loans still exist. Like we can imagine a world with minotaurs and humans in a relationship, but we can't imagine a world without student loans. Sad. Oh, and he has one of those bull rings, like the nose ring theory septum rings. And in this world, that means like you're married.
What?
Wait, what? Wait, so septum rings mean you're okay? I can get that.
Rings, like the nose ring theory septum rings. And in this world, that means
like the septum ring theory, as in like she wears septum rings, so her opinion doesn't matter.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know that.
it's like you're married, but apparently he's divorced. The man is divorced. This is a divorced cow with a cow ex-wife. The lore is deep, folks. The funniest part, though, has to be when they go on a date. I need to just read this to you. When the bill arrived, she attempted to pull a handful of carefully folded bills from her wristlet before he stopped her. No, that's absolutely not happening. Put that away. She'd not thought about it until the day after their first dinner together, realizing that in mortification—
You went to dinner with a bull?
As long as they don't eat steak, I think it's fun. Like,
no, dog, dude, trying to eat some fucking fish, bro. This is crazy. Like,
yo,
you're out on the. I imagine it's out on the town. I guess it could be at home, but like, this fucking Minotaur just sitting at the table while y'all. What are you talking about? Like, I can understand fantasy and high fantasy and like space fantasy and like demonic fantasy, but this shit is just like, this shit just doesn't even make no type of sense. Because it's supposed to be somewhat reality, right?
Definitely. Honestly, though, I feel like the way 2025 is, the girls I talk to, I think they would rather go out on a bull than with me. Like,
I mean, shit, man. Dude's making fucking lifelike robots. So, like, you know what? Listen, in 10 years, listen, man.
that she ought to have attempted to pay her half. What kind of feminist are you? She asked herself. She couldn't remember the last time she'd been out and hadn't paid for her half, including her coffee date with Carson Tinsley.
It is out in the town. So how common are these humanoid fucking creatures? Or is it just this farm that milks these minotaur creatures? I don't understand. I don't think that's even the point.
No, I don't. I don't think the author thought about like the occurrences of how many times you're gonna see a minotaur and a human out and about.
I can't with this fucking story, bro. we need to find another fucking disgusting book like this and have someone just like go over the whole thing. Not read it word for word, but kind of go over the whole.
Well, the worst part is I'm like very interested to see if their relationship works out. Like I'm actually kind of invested now.
I'd be surprised if it didn't. I'd be very surprised if it didn't.
Well, no, I could see this senator being like, "Oh, like, what's your love language?" Like some bullshit like that.
Bullshit.
Because it's weird. Because it's like it's a senator or a minotaur, so it's unrealistic. But then they use like realistic things, like, "Oh, I got a student loan" and all this bullshit.
Fucking crazy.
I had come prepared that night, several weeks of her tips smoothed and tucked into her wristlet. But I didn't even offer to pay half the other night and shouldn't have. Violet. If the commanding rumble of his voice hadn't silenced her, the heat of his hand dropping to her knee would've. I don't want you to feel that you don't have any agency here. I might be the one giving all the orders, but you hold all the cards. Your comfort is the only thing that counts right now. And if I overstep, I want you to know you can tell me so. But that...
It's not even like... It doesn't even feel romantic to me. It's not even the way in which she's reading it. It's just like, it doesn't, like, the words used in that arrangement just doesn't say romance to me.
So I was using my delusional mind listening to this, and I think when I was using my delusional mind, I was making it romantic even though it wasn't. Does that make sense? Like
I tried. I was right there. I tried.
You tried it. Okay, that's so. Because for me, I was like, okay, you know, like this guy's trying to, or this senator is trying to be like caring, so maybe
he's trying, yeah. But I can't imagine myself even pretending to say something like that. At least not in that way. I can convey the same message in a way better way. Like I write music like that. Like come on now. This isn't even. This is like
I don't know.
a high school project. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Honestly, though, but then again, this reads like fan fiction. I feel like all these weird ass stories are just forms of fan fiction.
It does. And speaking of fan fiction, that reminded me of something I meant to mention earlier about fucking Twilight. How Twilight spawned 50 Shades of Grey as well as The Vampire Diaries. Right.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like
they were both Twilight fan fictions.
Okay. Whoa, that's so interesting.
It is interesting because there's a through line here of having plain ass main characters. Right. I don't know if you've ever seen either. Well, you've seen 50 Shades, but I don't know if you've seen Vampire Diaries.
No, I've only seen parts of 50 Shades, and I've heard of Vampire Diaries because I'm not the target demographic, so I don't really.
Right. I wasn't either. Well, when my ex at the time wanted to watch it, so I watched it with her, and it actually grew on me because outside of the main character, the vampires themselves are very interesting to study, and further on, the show, The Originals, is a very good show. That's like the only spin-off show that's better than its original show. That show's it's a fantastically acted show.
Yeah, because for me, like reality dating, that's my like trash, like where me and women, like that's my hobby where I'm addicted to it.
It's just like I can't help but imagine that the main character in this story isn't any more plain than either Elena or the chick from 50 Shades or fucking Bella.
I feel like if a woman really likes a minotaur or a guy, he can be the most boring as fuck, average burger flipper, but everything he says is just romantic.
Yes,
just in this emotional world.
The confusion is, why is the bull into her? She's plain as fuck. Why is Stefan Salvatore into fucking Elena? Why is fucking Edward into fucking Bella? There's no reason for it. It's just plot. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, a hole is a goal, like you say. If you're down about it, you know what? Honestly,
That's the thing, though. These guys are supposed to be the peak, like, or at least one of the peak attractive guys in their universes, and yet they're attracted to this random ass plain bitch. They can have literally anybody they want in the entire world, but they chose this random ass plain bitch. It doesn't make sense.
I think that's the female fantasy.
It is,
like
100%.
The male fantasy, oh, I got a ton of bitches. I got a lot of bad bitches. But if you're a girl, it's like, oh my gosh, he's like the king. He's like this, and he chose me. Like that type of shit.
It's crazy.
Nah.
That's not happening. Don't think I'm unaware we're at different points in our careers. You can say no, you can say you don't want to see me again, you can tell me to stop coming to the farm when you're working. It's dinner, not a down payment.
You don't live at the farm?
What the fuck? Yo, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm just like hearing this conversation. And like a Minotaur talking about down payments. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What's going on, bro?
Yo.
Of your time, but I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone. So when you're with me, I'm spoiling you. End of story. She was a good feminist, she told herself, and she definitely couldn't be bought. But if he had suggested at that moment that he would have appreciated a blowjob, she would have fallen face first on his cock with no.
Oh my god.
Wait, what the fuck?
Like I was trying in that bit to be like, okay, let's just hear it for what it is and see how it goes. But they had it, and well, they didn't have it, but they were going for it, and they just fucking down the fucking stairs. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking? Well, you see, here's the thing: a woman's a feminist until they meet a Minotaur. Like the Minotaur, then bam, all those.
A woman's a feminist until Minotaur like fucking asks for a blowjob. It's crazy. It's absolutely bananas.
Oh man, that's funny.
Open mouth without a shred of hesitation. Inside every woman, there are two wolves. Or two bulls. The strong, independent girl boss and the
Crazy.
submissive, doting housewife. And in the presence of a masculine man, or a farm animal, she will fold like a lawn chair and instantly return to factory settings.
It's dinner, not a down payment for your time. But I'm in a position to comfortably spoil someone, so when you're with me, I'm spoiling you. End of story. I said, okay, I highlighted that paragraph for myself.
Why?
Clean up aisle 5. So that's...
See,
Okay, so I'm clearly going out with the wrong woman. I just need to be a Minotaur, and then I can just get head. I can just get head. Yeah, what the fuck? What am I doing, yo?
just walk around with some fake fucking horns. But it's like,
What is this?
it's I can understand if something like that said in real life and maybe in a slightly better way could make a woman kind of blush. But to read it and to have that kind of reaction, it's just kind of like disappointing, or like sad.
It is very underwhelming. I know exactly what you mean.
How's the retro music going, Cena?
Oh wait, man's back?
Yeah, he said, Mr. Listening to retro music because he don't like Gooners. It's very interesting. I would like to hear your perspective at least. I don't know when you came back, but
I don't know when
amazing. What song you listen to?
Okay.
But you also, do you like anime music? Because there's a lot of old school anime that got some solid music.
Now I used to listen to, because retro music is better than Goonie. Okay,
It is.
That's,
What are you
'cause
saying?
wait, when you mean retro, do you mean like 60s and 70s, or do you mean like video game? Like,
That's actually. He said 8-bit. So I imagine it'd be like
Oh,
kind of
8-bit,
video
yeah.
game typey, like
Because-
Mario
yeah,
and some
'cause I
shit.
used to, yeah, because I used to listen to the 8-bit Mario theme. That shit goes hard. I love the 8-bit.
It does go pretty hard. That's pretty true.
And then the OG Zelda, even the old Zelda theme, so I was, because I'm a big Nintendo guy.
Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures top 3 stand. Well, wait, which one? JoJo's Bizarre Adventures OP. Jonathan didn't have a stand. Who are you talking about? Yeah, you should. I would love for you to unplug Nightbot. That'd be pretty great.
No,
What I thought of it. But what did other people think of it? What are the reviews on this book? This book has a 4.1 on Amazon with 21,000
What the
ratings
fuck?
and a
Well, 20,000 reviews, let's say.
Still, why am I going to college? Like, I can just
I
fucking
don't
make
know.
Minotaur. Yo, this is bullshit.
Opening 3, stand proud. Got you. I'm sorry. I haven't looked up that shit in a while, but I need to listen to that. Yeah, no, 21,000 is kind of crazy. 59,000 ratings.
Yo, that's mad.
Like this type of shit kind of makes me feel like the female incel epidemic may be as bad as the male incel epidemic.
Nah, because like I said, women can get laid, man. Like I really like I've seen it in my personal life, man. Like these people are bottom of the barrel, lowest of the low, but some dude will like, on a Tuesday night, bing bang boom, they'll do their thing.
Fucking wild.
3.6 on Goodreads with nearly 60,000 ratings. Let's just read some random ones here. Hear me out. Hear me out. A milking good time. Sweet and creamy. The spice is spicing. I was very leery of starting this because I thought it was just gonna be porn. The plot is pretty good. The plot? Please. This is like the new, I read Playboy for the articles. Like, sure you do. This book could kill a Victorian child. 5 stars. I'll never look at a jug of milk the same. I think I'm lactose intolerant now. So that happened. Our eyes will never see the gates of heaven. 1 star. Not a helpful guide. This book failed to teach me how to milk a cow, and now my family has no food for the winter. 1 star. Accidentally ordered while on pain medication after an operation.
Let's just hear that again. This one?
I think that's definitely a man. No woman with this. My family has no food for a winter. That's
that's definitely 100% a man's thing to do. Because the cowboy on the farm.
Food for the winter. 1 star. Accidentally ordered while on pain medication after an operation. Gave this to my mom as a joke gift for Christmas. You what? Lesai. Why can't human males be more like this? Tall, rich, and handsome are no longer enough, boys. Now you have to be a 9-foot-tall creature from Greek mythology with a 13-inch dick. I never want to hear from another person about how they read 100 books in a year if this is the kind of slop they are consuming.
Because like I kind of mentioned before, it's not even like oh, I read a book. It's not really like anything worth reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't put that on my damn resume.
No, this shit, it's like, this is the stuff that is popular nowadays. Like, back in the day, it was like Charles Dickens or Jane Austen or whatever the fuck. Now it's fucking Minotaurs.
I mean, no, there was still, well, actually, no, sorry, I thought you were going something else with that. I was thinking of the one guy on the covers of these books that has like this long blonde hair, he's muscular with his white.
Oh, you're talking about that? Okay, you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
White guy. Yeah,
I think that was back when it was normal.
I don't. Yeah, honestly, I always say we're in the plot where Thanos won. Like Thanos won. We're in the plot where Thanos won because why is this shit popular?
I don't know, man. Like I said, because it's the lonely women shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually mad Yo, this is just as sad as incels, man. Like, this is just as sad.
It is sad.
Well, Ronald, man detected, this isn't for you. This is for women. So take your ass back to Barely Legal Babysitter 5 or whatever the fuck you watch that is so morally superior than this. Let him who is without sin cast the first stone, okay? God bless America. It's great to live in a country where I can casually enjoy cozy erotica about a young woman who milks her way to financial security and true love with a minotaur. This is what freedom looks like, and I intend to fully enjoy it before the Supreme Court takes this right away next. If this is what freedom looks like, I'm really rethinking my stance on freedom, not gonna lie.
And this isn't about freedom of speech.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This makes me want the Taliban to take over. Like, I'm okay with the Taliban taking, because none of this shit would be happening if we had Taliban.
Yeah, I mean that shit would be banned real quick.
Yeah, like why the fuck? This is what we want to use our freedom. Okay.
It's stupid.
Maybe we should have less of it. All I know is if Donald Trump takes the monster porn, we are going to make 2020 look like a picnic. Okay. Bull cock matters. Oh my god. Edit that out. Editor. Edit that out.
No.
Women are gonna be taken to Animal Farm now. Like, where's the horse cock? Some of you people owe a certain
It's a bull.
streamer an apology because this book has way too many 5 stars. Some of you are lying. So after buying this book, Amazon has given me a few interesting recommendations. Would you like to see them? I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. That time I got drunk.
That's all. Have you heard of like manga light novels?
No, I've never heard of manga light. What's that?
Manga light novels are typically kind of like seasonal, kind of like trash things that kind of just come and go because things just kind of come out. And they have these long ass titles, much like these. And I feel like it's in the same realm of like, who the fuck cares? The time I summoned a demon boyfriend, that sounds so much like an anime slop title. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, honestly, all of this stuff seems like fucking fanfic. Like, I feel like I'm just watching fanfic. But I'm like, no, there are people making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars off this shit.
What's the difference between fan fiction and amateur writing?
I think, honestly, it's just whether or not you make money off it at this point. Like, I think that's the only difference. Because these people are making, this literally reads like a middle school Wattpad story.
It does. The titles
but I'm like,
are the same, yeah.
No. And I'm like, damn, like, why are we teaching kids to, like, write a thesis statement when they can just fucking write some slop and then put it on Amazon?
It's really, that synopsis was the least engaging synopsis I've ever heard in my life. I'd rather read holes.
Yeah, exactly. But nope. You know, but no, I think that's the difference is just one just makes money off of it. That's really it.
Yeah, a certain amount, I guess.
Would you like to see them? I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. That time I got drunk and saved a demon. Gentling the beast. Cupcake boyfriend. That time
I love the diversity though. I do love a diverse demon. Like, you know what? I love this black representation. This is the Jada and Will black love I've been looking for.
I was about to say he looks mad Asian, but also this is kind of indicative of the kind of brain we're working with. See what I'm saying?
But then again, well, it's weird. Well, he kind of looks Filipino. It's weird. He looks.
He
Filipino.
does. He could be anything.
Yeah, he's like racially.
He could be a bunch of stuff.
But then why did they dress the girl up as like a slave girl? Like, this is how slaves dressed up.
It looks like it's a time period thing. It looks like she's fucking Swedish. Like she's a Swedish bartender. Yes. Very old timey.
Yeah, this is very old timey, and then you have like a fucking Filipino. Like, what?
But what doesn't match this at all is this. This pink hair does not match anything else going on here. You know what I'm saying?
You know, honestly, Kimberly Lemming, this is where her mind goes.
Is this the one we're gonna go through?
got drunk and saved a demon. Gentling the beast. Cupcakes for my orc enemy. Mane of my existence. The gargoyle and the spinster. The widow and the orcs. Hoarded by the dragon. There's something about dragons. Getting it on with gargoyles. Gotten by the gator. Mated to the mountain bear. Oh, so this is why they chose the bear. The billionaire orc. Moth manager. Wolves and whipped cream. The billionaire orc. Moth.
Wait.
Moth manager?
It's the next one.
What the fuck is this VeggieTales ass shit? I haven't seen VeggieTales so goddamn disrespected in my life. I don't even like VeggieTales like that.
Not Larry the comedian, not Larry the cucumber, Bob the tomato.
God.
What the fuck? Yo,
what the fuck?
I'm actually lightheaded. What the fuck?
It crafted the Mothman, but this looks like the fucking moth dude from Teen Titans.
Yo, that's actually funny as fuck, yo, like that shit threw me off guard.
Why are you wearing a dress and sneakers?
Why not? You know what?
Oh my god, this whole thing gives me a headache.
Wolves and whipped cream. The wolf in my tavern.
It's the wolves and whipped cream. Okay, that's the one.
Moth manager. Wolves and.
Because the wolves and whipped cream, it's like, why is the bitch fat? Like, why did they make her really unattractive?
Because that is the author putting herself in the story.
And don't get me wrong, I love a woman that's a little like thicker and like all that stuff. But no, this is way past that.
It's just for a very specific demographic. Ones who love furries and bigger women.
No, this is like,
Yeah,
Just
because
try corner the
then she
market.
lost me. Honestly, I'm telling you, these Amazon genres are way too specific, man.
Wait, that's extremely specific.
Whipped cream. The wolf in my tavern. Pounded by produce. What? Are they?
Hey, yo.
I didn't
Are
even read the
these
name of
the
that
books the Nazis
The
burned?
thing is, they're starving
My
kids
husband
in
only-
Africa, and then we have pounded by produce. Like, what the fuck, yo?
They wish they could get pounded by produce. They could eat something. Shit.
Yo, that's funny as fuck, yo.
He reads finance
sad,
and
but
sci-fi
yeah.
books, and so I think it's about time that I introduce him to some real literature. So the first book that I would
Bitch
like.
should not to say real literature. You know what? Let me. She might come out with some Hemingway. Let's see. Let me wait.
Yeah, let's give her a shot. Let's see what she has to
To
say.
introduce you to, it's called Morning Glory Milking Farm.
I was fucking wrong.
Woo! Morning Glory Milking Farm. Yes.
And it's not a normal milking farm like with cows. What it is it's big, bulky minotaurs, and it's a special type of milking.
See, honey, she's his stepsister, and she got stuck in the washer machine again. Women on TikTok are openly.
That was a very good analogy.
Minotaurs, and it's a special type of milking.
See, honey, she's his stepsister, and she got stuck in the washer machine again.
Fantastic
Women on TikTok
analogy.
are openly, proudly talking
Yo, that's
about
funny
the
as fuck.
porn they consume and getting mad at people when they make fun of it. I hereby ban men from reacting to romantasy on TikTok. Best-selling romantasy books like A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Fourth Wing contain descriptions of hot sex. I feel like that's common knowledge, if not their primary purposes. But in recent months, book talk has become full of men clutching their pearls while reacting to steamy scenes from these popular female-centered books. Obviously, this is all a massive performance. We live.
I promise you, this is completely like genuine reactions. I swear to God, it's not performative. That shit is just crazy shit I've heard in my life.
Well, the thing is, it's like, honestly, we've kind of already entered the twilight zone. So what's wrong with men being into this too? Like, why not just share the fun?
I'm not sure if it's sorry about that. Cena, I'll handle that whenever I get off stream. Because I was trying to look for it earlier, but I can't do it while I'm already on stream. But I don't think it's so much as men trying to join in as these women feeling offended that men are judging their fantasies. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. That's the thing. Cena. So go ahead, Tendo.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Cena. Because I'm trying to get used to like looking to the right to see chat and then also. But no, my thing is with this, it's like men should not be allowed to do this romance tancy or whatever you call it. Honestly, why not? Why not? Because girls play video games. Honestly, I feel like why not I feel like this bridges the gender gap. Because we really kind of have like a gender war going on. I think this is a step in the right direction, men getting into this stuff.
I mean, it doesn't seem like the women want them in there, though, so I guess we'll, you know what, I bet man probably could write a better female fantasy. I probably could do that.
No, I bet he really, honestly, I think, Lafayette, you and I think throughout this stream could write our own Minotaur, oh my God, he works a 9 to 5, but he does open mics on the weekends, like kind of type shit like that.
Give me like
And then Bing Bang Boom, like we're number one.
Give me like a year, and I think we can do it.
In the age of OnlyFans, the odds are that these men have seen actual porn that defies the laws of physics and God. Over 90% of men between the ages 16 and 73 watch porn in any random month. There's statistically no way all of these guys are shocked by the sex itself. What they are gawking at is sex from the perspective of female desire, scenes that depict women coming first and frequently.
Oh yeah, I waited the 10 minutes out though, EDM. I'm glad you were able to internet safe. I apologize for that. Try it out. Do something in all caps and see if it actually worked.
My music taste is random if you want a good life. LMAO. Nightbolt.
Listen, bro.
Yo, we have freedom. We've got freedom.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, spam that shit. But I make music, Cena. If you wanna, I know what kind of music you like outside of 8-bit. But if you go to my YouTube channel, which is like linked into my description or shit on my page, I have a couple playlists of music and listen to that.
And what they
Yeah,
are
no, I've heard
surprised.
some of Lafayette's songs. They're not bad. Like they're not what I usually listen to, but they're not bad.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Especially if it's not your type of music to begin with. I like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
by is the women they know love these scenes.
of
In
course,
one
I
video, a
support
guy
that.
declares, "Now I know why women enjoy book clubs and wine." But his astonishment in itself is astonishing. Like, what do you think adult women were into? Not having sex and drinking wine?
Sorry, I think you're into fucking bulls. What do you mean? It's the obfuscation for me. It's the fucking, it's the fucking purposeful, like, you don't see the problem here? It's not that you like having sex and drinking wine. It's the milking of the bull situation. That's the problem. And this weak-ass dialogue. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's like I'm all for role play, but it's once like we stop becoming humans where I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's just too much,
what the
right?
fuck are we doing?
Put dog color on me. No, I'm not doing that. You're a human. Wait, I'm thinking about kissing a vampire.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you? Yeah, right.
Oh wow. Imagine a group of men sitting around drinking wine, discussing the porn they watch. That is what you guys are essentially doing.
No, we don't drink wine. We drink beer and discuss the porn we watch.
It's just funny,
And
okay?
we also-
Like,
we
it's
might do
funny.
it
Are
over-
we
we do it
really
over a
going
game
to
of
pretend?
Or literally anything. Walk down the street.
That a story about a young woman getting a job milking mythical creatures to pay off her student debt is not funny? It's funny. If that makes me a sexist or misogynist, you got me. To act like you are so different and above the other Gooners is just, it's silly. I'm sorry, but you are no different than Joe Schmo jorking it to fat booty Latinas in Space 12. You're sitting there all high and mighty, one hand on the book, acting like you're so superior because you can perfectly envision a horse cock spinning 360 degrees in your mind. I'm not impressed. The scenes these men are reading, to many people, myself included,
You really love that fucking caps lock, don't you, Cena?
are insanely sexy, but purely in terms of the acts being described, they aren't all that lurid. And as many of the comments on these videos point out, there is much wilder stuff out there. For example, these men have clearly not yet discovered knotting, a popular term in romantasy right now that involves werewolves whose penises get so swollen after sex they have to
Don't
stay
need
inside
that.
their partners until the swelling subsides.
Don't need that.
Oh, honey, that's not a popular trend in romantasy. That's just a thing real dogs do. Oh,
It's a thing real dogs do, and real women fuck real dogs all the time. There's a,
No, wait.
There
no,
is,
I- 'cause
there
I don't
is,
have- I don't have a dog. I didn't know. Wait, what the fuck?
there is a significant amount of women who have sex with their dogs.
Okay.
Big dogs, small dogs, like women all around the world. It's really, really weird.
But dogs can't even consent to sex. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty easy actually, because dogs will hump anything to begin with. Just teach them how.
I don't even. Okay. Okay.
It's actually it's just quite disturbing to even see, because like what do you like, why? That is
it's
also
just
animal
fucked up.
abuse too, because you can't, that's illegal. You can't even do
it's
that. But
animals.
there's a significant amount of women who do that. There's whole like porn studios all about that. It's crazy.
Wait, but bestiality, like that shit's illegal. Wait,
It
what
is
the
illegal,
fuck?
and it's, well, not in other countries. It's legal in America, but not in other countries, I don't think. But you know,
Can I send you
porn
a
can get
funny-
everywhere. You know.
Can I send a funny video after this strange video? Kenny Lafayette, I don't know.
Sure. What's the name of the
Yeah,
video?
why not? Yeah, what's
But-
the, yeah, maybe we could just look it up.
Yeah.
Or not me.
Cause I don't know where you would send it at, because I don't think you have. Oh yeah, it could be the messages, but yeah, just type it into the thing, or remind us at the end of this video.
Yeah, because I think at this rate we'll be done with this in what 20 more minutes.
Like 10 hours.
Yo, I love this. I actually love this.
Yeah, it's a
man.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
you just don't get it. You don't know what knotting is. What are these women reading, bro? What happened to that, like, stupid fucking corny Hallmark thing, going home for Christmas to your hometown and falling in love with the cute farmer boy? What happened to that? We used to make fun of that. We truly did not know what we had until it was gone. Now women out here fantasizing about getting their asses clapped by demons and werewolves and goblins and ghouls. I remember when 50 Shades of Grey came out and people were like, oh my god, this is so crazy. Women are crazy. 50 Shades of Grey looks like missionary sex through a bedsheet for the sole purpose of procreation compared to the the average woman on TikTok is reading. At least.
Yeah, that's actually quite an apt description.
Well, my thing is, I wonder, like, where do we go from here? Like, what's beyond Minotaurs? Like, what do you fuck next?
Exactly. Probably robots. Well, people already have fuck machines, but
well, yeah,
still.
well, no, we're already making sex robots. Like, I don't think you get more. I don't think you get more dystopian than this.
Oh, probably snakes.
But the thing is, I don't think snakes and minotaurs are that like. They're not that. In my opinion, they're not.
But a snake is longer than any dick you can ever have. See what I'm saying?
Sadly, I do see what you're saying.
Oh, men don't understand monster sex. That's what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying.
Yeah.
I just want to say this clearly. Yeah, say it clearly. Yeah, that's no. They don't understand. They don't understand my depravity. They don't understand this level of degeneracy. Like I'm not fucking supposed to. What are you talking about?
Christian Grey was a.
This is the problem with inclusion. Not everything needs to be included.
No, not something. Bullying a good thing. Bullying is natural selection.
Bullying is natural selection. That's true.
No, like this. Oh, we gotta be inclusive. No, fuck that. Like we need to bring bullies back.
Yeah. Bullies and public shaming for sure.
Human man and not a fucking dog! You fantasize about dating the quiet, shy, nerdy girl. You know, she's innocent, she's pure, she's not like those other girls.
I love shy girls. Shy girls are so fucking cute, bro. My fucking work wife is shy. Dog, she's so cute.
The girl I'm into right now, she's pretty shy too.
I love shy girls. They're the best. Especially shy girls that are hot. Listen.
Like I told you, sexy bruv, I'm telling you, sexy librarians, man, like. Don't even get me started.
Going out clubbing and hooking up with random men, no. She's at home, curled up by the fire in a blanket, reading a book. Except that book is about f***ing a half man, half bull. Let me let you in on a little secret. The quiet, nerdy girl is way more of a freak than the average hoe. Are you kidding me? It's not even close. The average hoe might have a body.
You know why? Because they don't do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
They don't do this shit all the time. So it's like, oh, I want to try this with you. I want to try this with you. I want to try this with you. Yeah, you got it.
Count of like 15 or so, but the quiet nerdy girl is fantasizing about getting back shots from Cthulhu. That is at least 100 bodies. Now listen, there's nothing inherently wrong with fantasizing, okay? There's nothing wrong with roleplay. You know, fiction is fiction, right? You know, you're not actually going to bang your
shots from Cthulhu. She's definitely thought about that before. She said that way too seamlessly.
Either she thought about that, or she saw the fucking cover.
Well, yeah, but she turned out like the way she said it was so seamless. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I don't think you. I
don't want to dig through her fucking history.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to go through her history either.
Stepsister, right? These women are not actually going to bang a cow. Or at least I hope not. We all know there is a difference between fantasy and reality. Well, what happens when they try to bring fantasy into reality? Well, you get Sinners and Stardust.
It's even in the name. Sinners? I'm already out the door, bro.
Bro, if I got church in the morning, I can't be out.
I got church in the morning. God can't see me here. He won't let me in.
Yeah, so.
Fucking.
No, wait, what the? Well, and notice like the man has like a six-pack abs though. Like notice how it's like
hypersexualized.
Yeah, it's so it's even like it's still anthropomorphic. Like there's still the human.
He's wearing a that's that Therian shit.
Yeah.
Don't you dare fuck with Pyramid Head like that.
Yeah, so isn't this like this does look demonic? Though.
He's from Silent Hill.
Like this looks like the shit my mom warned me about as a kid.
Cause I'm sure your mom watched Silent Hill or played Silent Hill. Cause this guy is a beast among horror video games. How dare you guys desecrate this man's legacy like this?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's a monster for sure.
What in the eyes wide shut is going on here? Sinners in Stardust was supposed to be a dark romance ball for romantasy authors and fans alike. So what's the big deal? Seems like a fun, sexy time, right? Maybe, if you're a woman. If you're a man, the night may have gone a little differently for you. Alright y'all, it appears I have to make a post that I'm frankly pretty goddamn upset I have to make. This post is for the readers who don't understand consent and boundaries only. A lot of you may know my good friend Animus. He's attended a signing of mine in the past and obviously is a musical artist. This past weekend he attended Sinners in Stardust and probably had one of the most heartbreaking experiences. So listen, he's a man, right? But do we think that means it's okay to put your hands all over him without consent? Or to put your hands in his waistband or down his pants or touch his dick? Hello? Do we think it's okay to quite literally back him into a corner and touch all over him to the point that he literally cannot tell how many hands are on him? And
see, this is why you don't go to places that just don't feel right, right? As soon as I heard Sinners, I'm out the fucking door. Like, I'm not dealing with that.
But still, I mean, but the thing, if this was a woman, oh my gosh, we would like, we would burn the place. We would burn the place down. But then when a man gets touched, it's like, like I'm pissed.
If we're to think about the context of where we're at, the women are there to be touched. I can't imagine one woman there not expecting or not wanting to be touched by some fucking freak.
This it's weird. It's like this seems like some kind of like an orgy party.
Yeah,
like
just about. Yeah, that's why she said eyes wide shut.
Yeah, like an orgy party with capitalism. So like a nightclub makes a bunch of money off it.
Oh, absolutely. It's like if you want to make cash real fast, like just throw a lot of weirdo parties.
No, Sina, you're right. I don't know if heaven or hell is real, but I'm gonna say, what is it? I'm gonna stay away anywhere named Sinners. Sinna,
facts.
You are right.
You have good instincts.
Exactly.
Good instincts.
No, I don't know if heaven or hell is real, but I'm definitely keeping away with the place with Sinner in the title.
Facts.
whose are whose? Do we think it's okay to send him into an actual panic attack because of the—
Nah, bro, I can't even read. Don't even worry about it.
Oh no, I got severe ADHD. So
yeah, don't even worry about it.
this? Furthermore, do we think it's okay to interrogate him and insist he detail how he'd kidnap a woman, despite him repeatedly saying he wouldn't do that and that shit is fiction, and then attempt to follow him when he tries to get away? And if that wasn't enough, during the time of this mob, him and another author received notification that an air tag was tracking him, which showed on his person all the way to his hotel room. They molested this guy until he passed out from anxiety, and then they put a f***ing tracker on him in order to stalk him back to his hotel. This poor guy.
That's some crazy parasocial shit.
No, that's weird as fuck.
If you have an author, a music artist, a celebrity of any kind, streamer or whatever kind, you can't get too attached. They are not your friends. You know what I'm saying? If they don't talk to you,
that's the weird thing about like making content.
Yeah.
I had to learn to create boundaries with people where I'm like, yo, like, don't get me wrong, I care about you as a human being, but I don't know you. Like, I legit don't know you.
Yeah. Like, unless I start talking to you in DMs, then you shouldn't, like, idolize any celebrity. You know what I'm saying? No others but God.
No, exactly. Because even me, like, when I go to New York City to see my sister, and, like, you see celebrities, I just let them be. Like, they just want to live their life.
You're kind of right, Cena. They're not. They're zombies. They're slaves to their fucking degeneracy. There we go.
I dressed like a character in one of the romantasy books at this romantasy convention full of women. That is like throwing roast beef into a pit of wolves, or in this case, throwing a wolf into a pit of roast beef. I remember years ago there was this thing called cosplay is not consent. Basically it was a campaign to bring attention to the fact that people at conventions would often come up to women dressed in sexy costumes and just grope and grab them without their consent. Yeah, apparently we have to bring that back because these women did not get the memo. I've been a furry for over a decade and attended a lot of fur cons.
I called the shit out of that, didn't I? Furry and Therians. It would attract both of them.
Sure, sometimes weird shit happens, but honestly I can't believe the dark romance crowd is out here acting like this. Like, me and my buddies in our fursuits are more respecting of consent and bodily autonomy. Get your shit together, y'all. When the furries are calling you out for being freaks,
yeah, that's
you need
crazy.
to reflect. something has gone horribly wrong. Not
If you're
only
getting shamed by a fucking furry, bro, you need to reevaluate your entire existence. That's crazy to get fucking shamed by a furry.
only were the men at this book talk convention assaulted, but women were also assaulted by women. Multiple women, including a performer, reported being assaulted there as well. Even an author there said she was groped and dragged away from her friends and said no matter how
So correction to what I said earlier, not all women who go there want that either. Gotta make sure I get that in there.
many times she said
Yeah,
no,
no.
quote,
Because
my
consent is like
Fiction and nonfiction should be separated. It is common sense. That's true. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. You can view
yeah, no.
streamers as the same way. As it's more real life than fiction, but you should treat it the same way. Right. What are you saying, Intenday?
Yeah, because boundaries. It's all about boundaries.
Yes.
Like it's all about like that. Like it doesn't matter, man, woman, furry, whatever. It's nobody wants to just randomly get touched.
That's the thing, though. It seems as though the majority of the people who attend these things do. It's just these people here and there and there and there who don't. They're the minority in this situation, and that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that weird gray area where they're like people like most of the people do come some fuck shit, but then they're just people that are into that stuff but don't want to. I don't know. It's almost I feel like they should have a
Yeah. I definitely hear that. I hear you too, Sino. It's definitely not cool. And it's like, I guess they were on the same mind that I was when I said that. Oh, if you're here, then you must do that. So yeah, no.
words did nothing. May I remind you, this is a book convention, okay? For books. Literal BDSM clubs are more respectful than this. There needs to be more studies on how this stuff affects women's brains, because clearly some are unable to tell the difference between fantasy and reality. Ivy Lipton, a doctoral candidate in human sexuality, actually wrote about this for EV Magazine. I don't know what a doctoral candidate in human sexuality is, but she
looks Italian.
I should get a PhD in human sexuality if these are my. Yo, what?
A PhD in human sexuality.
The women do. Yeah, the women do not like this.
You just want some fucking hands-on testing. That's all you want. Some hands-on research.
She's hot, so I trust her. Your brain on orgasms isn't neutral. Dopamine release during
I've got to take it back to the lab.
You take her back to the lab? That's crazy.
climax is a powerful conditioning agent. What you repeatedly fantasize about becomes necessary for arousal. If your erotic imagination centers around abuse, monstrous violence, and submission to non-human entities, your brain is reprogramming itself to crave just that. It's not empowerment, it's neuroplasticity at its darkest. Scientists, psychologists, and the general public often state that men are visual and women are emotional. When it comes to sex, men can be turned on instantly by a sexual image despite their mood, and women need to be turned on emotionally to...
That's a lie. That's 100% a lie. There's a lot of things that go on in a man's mind that can impede his sexual wellness or his function. Right? If you're too stressed, if you're too tired, if you got too much shit going on, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Right. You could put titties in front of the most stressed person in the world, and they won't even look at them. You gotta be. It's for men and women. You gotta be at the right time.
Oh my! Brought up, preach. No, you know, they're contacts. Contacts is everything.
Contacts is everything.
Get in the mood. So it stands to reason that porn for men is visual and porn for women is in the mind. I'm not equating porn to smut novel.
If that's true, then why do women thirst over people like Chris Brown? Because it's visual.
Because one is a video of two people actually having real sex, and the other is, well, just word.
Also, Chris Brown, it's like I think women just go crazy for status. I think women are addicted to
that as well.
Because he's also like a high status guy.
But if he didn't dance, sing, and be at least above average in looks, then he wouldn't have gotten that status. You see what I'm saying? And that also starts from his looks.
Yeah,
He's an above average and attractive kind of guy, so it's going to help him out a lot with that.
No, because I was even talking to my friend yesterday, and she was telling me how and she was just telling me how oh, I find Loki like the actor that plays Loki, and I'm like, this guy's not even that attractive, but since he's like an actor in a very popular movie, I'm like, oh, I get it.
No, I feel that. It's
Yeah.
It's really weird how some women will ignore a lot of these very obvious things from men, but then every single bit of their mind to be memorized by their man. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy.
No, I
It's
get
on paper.
I know. No, I get, especially or she throws out all her rules for a celebrity. Like if it's even if the guy's ugly as fuck.
Oh my God, I hate
I'm
that.
like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
no, that shit pisses me off.
I hated that phase of the internet where it was or phase of society where it was like, oh, what's your celebrity list, or what's your
Oh, I know what you mean. Your hall pass.
Your hall pass list.
Yeah.
That shit is retarded.
No,
I would never in my life.
I am, however, talking about the effect on the consumer. We know watching porn is bad for the brain. That's been proven and only rejected by Gooners who don't want to give it up. But is reading smut bad? You might say, duh, that's the whole point. Okay, fair enough. So let me rephrase, is reading smut harmful? Should we shame people for things that are wrong, immoral, or harmful? In my line of work, I've been told many times that shame has no place in sex. But if I use my brain for 2 seconds, it's clear that line of thinking is nonsense. Incest should be shamed, bestiality should be shamed, pedophilia should be shamed. I'm not equating monster smut with these things, but there are 50 shades of gray, so to speak, along the spectrum of harmful. Conditioning your brain and body to associate pleasure with monsters, slavery, or sexual violence is not healthy. Basically, they're cooked. Women are cooked. They are frying their brains with this stuff. It's a pipeline, right? It's like the
Women are.
Say again?
No, I didn't say anything. I was just.
Oh, I thought you did. My bad.
Infamous evil alt-right pipeline. You know, you start watching Shoe on Head, owning the feminists in 2015, and then in 2025, you're hailing.
You know, reading smut is just porn without visuals, unless you go to an elementary school.
Hitler, right? You know, the alt-right pipeline. And this one's like, you're reading Morning Glory Milking Farm.
You got it? Did you get it?
Sadly, I understood.
Okay, good.
And the next thing you know, you're Mrs. Hands, right? Just say no. Just say no to monster. But why is monster smut so popular with women in particular?
What do I mean by that, Cena? Is that there for past at least 5 years, there has been how do I even going to describe this cohesively? There's books that attempt to.
I'm trying to follow along too.
The books that attempt to teach children about gender and sex and
about adult
acceptance.
adult. Act.
Right. It's supposed to be about it's supposed to be about gender and affirming and all that stuff, right? But within these books, they teach kids with pictures.
Yeah, children. Yeah,
sexual acts, how to do a blowjob, how to do this and that, what this is, how not even actual sexual education, but how to do sex and use sex toys. That's not the same thing as sexual wellness or being safe. Even then, it shouldn't be in a kid's school in the first place. Right. All across America. Well, not all across America.
We have fallen far.
Yeah. They're trying to summon Diddy.
They're trying to summon Diddy.
That's fucking wild, but probably accurate.
Yo, that's funny as fuck.
There's been a war from parents against school boards across the country for a long time about this shit, and it's still popping up as far as I'm aware. I forget the most famous one, but if you were to look at it, you'd be like, this should never be anywhere near children whatsoever.
Like, you rarely see the opposite, and when you do, it's just like a girl with cat ears and fangs, or like a 10-foot tall dommy mommy vampire with giant titties. Meanwhile, women are like, I want to f the pollution monster from Fern Gully. So people on Reddit—
I love Fern Gully. But I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
Asked this very question. Let's see the responses. Why do you guys like monster romances? Asking for a friend. Several reasons. 1, human men are quite often terrible. Romance books with human men are already partly fantasy, but monsters just takes the fantasy bit further. 2, it's sort of human nature to imagine relationships with paranormal beings and creatures. We've been doing it in literature and art for centuries. It's just gotten a lot more graphic now, lol. 3, unique body forms / parts and so many different kinds of dicks. Scary, mean, terrifying creature is sweet to her, kind, takes care of her, protects her, works hard to be gentle, etc. Maximal escapism, minimal association to real-life assholes, the patriarchy, misogyny, and oppression of women, etc, etc. Because the monsters are less dangerous than dating actual men. As a fat woman of color, modern, contemporary, and even fantasy romances are hard to click to because they are almost always about thin white women and just too realistic, and romance in real life is not always attainable for fat women / women of color. In monster alien romance, though, my size doesn't matter, and it's easier to get into that headspace and enjoy it. I'm sick of the men on Earth and looking for some variety. Non-humans haven't betrayed and hurt me, so they feel like a safe haven, if that makes sense. Plus the unusual dick. Monsters have big, fun-shaped cocks. I love some bizarre peen, unique genitalia.
That's the Gooners. That's the Gooner mentality.
That's just weird as fuck. Like, okay, you want different types of dick? Like, that's not natural.
It's not natural. They just pretend it's natural to make themselves feel better about it.
What the fuck?
And this whole blaming like men in real life is just like, sure, you have had like, you know, bad situations, but that doesn't mean every man you'll ever come across could be that way. You could find someone who is comparable to whoever in those fucking books. But
yeah, and has the qualities you're looking for, but then it's like, oh well, men are the
yeah, you're shooting yourself in the foot by talking like that. But if you are going to be happier with a book than quote unquote me, have it. What am I losing exactly? Play.
I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. A lot of women's smut, especially monster smut, is about submission, domination, forced breeding, non-consensual consent. The women are like conquered and taken and overpowered by these monsters. And I think many of these women are reading these books containing monsters and not men because masculinity and dominance in men has been completely demonized in modern society. But the truth is, many women still crave it. You see, the monsters in these stories have those, like, dominant masculine traits that women like so much, but they're not human men. They have all these traits women desire without the problematic baggage human men bring, without being the men they hate or have been told to hate. It is the—
So I guess we can just ignore the diseases that animals have, huh?
Well, why does this seem to me it's like women want, like, it's like the bad boy, but it's a fucking monster?
Because they're lying to themselves. They clearly want what is found in a lot of the men that they hate. They just don't want the visual of being with a human man, and it's actually kind of like a mental disease. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that's weird as fuck. BR. Okay, we'll see you soon, Senna. But
Oh,
no,
are you sitting outside?
Yeah, I think he's sitting outside.
Oh, the weather's nice.
It's weird as fuck, like, because I'm like, oh, the weather's nice where I'm at too. It's beautiful this time of the year.
You going?
Well, what I was gonna say is, it's like, it's weird as fuck where it's like, oh, I'm a feminist, and then it's like they read shit like this where it's like where these monsters just dominate these women.
It's very confusing.
No, it is very confusing.
It's very, very confusing.
perfect guilt-free slop. But they don't just want a wild dominant man. They want to tame a wild dominant man. Similar to when a man sees an art hoe.
It doesn't seem they want to tame it so much as they just want to be chosen by one. They don't do anything to earn this fucking bull. They just have it dropped in their lap.
I think that's a part of the fantasy. Is it's like this bull could be doing whatever the fuck the bull wants to do, but he chose me. Like he chose me. Like my plain Jane ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
with a nose ring, you can save her from her daddy issues. You can do it. It definitely won't backfire and ruin your life. Go for it. Go talk to her. With many women, there's this desire for, like, danger and aggression, but also the desire to tame that danger and aggression. The desire to be that special woman who can melt his heart. You see, my dragon boyfriend could rip me to shreds and kill me instantly, but he won't because he's nice and he loves me. But honestly, at the end of the day, just like the video I made about the anime girl in a wheelchair where men were saying, this is the average male fantasy, and a bunch of women were like, you wanna rape a disabled girl? When in reality, it was just a distilled manifestation of the average male fantasy, which is to protect and provide for a sweet woman and save her. This is like basically the flip of that, right? This is just the distilled manifestation of the female fantasy. Men are seeing this and they're saying, what do you mean you want to milk a minotaur?
Yeah,
when
exactly.
in reality, it's just to have a big, strong protector and provider swoop you up and save you. And like I said in that video, they're basically both the same fantasy. This is a tale as old as time, the princess being saved from the dragon by a knight in shining armor, whether the dragon be a wheelchair or student loans, you know? But in this case, the woman is being f***ed by the dragon, and the knight sits in the corner and watches or something, I don't know. Maybe it's not that deep. There are some hungers better starved than fed. And maybe as women, for the sake of society, we have to starve our hunger for minotaur p***ness. Yeah, that's the moral of this video.
Yeah, it is.
So what do you guys think? What is your
Girl,
theory?
don't you-
Why is the monster romance genre so popular
Listen,
with women in particular?
This is different though. This ain't a bull. This is a female cow. Hang on.
Well, what's weird is this looks like either pajamas or like a Halloween costume.
It looks like I bet those pajamas got like the feet.
Particular. And who is your weirdest? Hear me out. Be honest.
I'm
I
about
don't
to
want to
say
hear
this
no
fucking suit.
Lola Bunny, okay? You all know mine already.
Hey, yo.
It's not that he's a fish, okay? He has an energy, okay? He has a vibe.
It's a scar, isn't it?
You know what? Never mind. And I will see you guys again
it's a
really
scar.
soon with a
Yeah.
I think it's the fucked up.
I can fix him.
What? Yo, you can't fix him. This isn't Baba Builder. Let it stay broken. Yo.
A great video. She always be killing her fucking videos, bro.
No, she went head. Okay, let's go, baby. No, she got it.
Cena, what was that video you wanted to watch?
Yeah, see, you wanted just to watch. Because I have like an hour and 15 minutes left. I have like an hour. Yeah, I have got like a little bit over an hour.
Oh damn, I got something else. I got something else as
Yeah,
well, but it's not as long.
But wait, I think Cena went out, so
Oh, all
so
right.
maybe we'll just start the other, and then maybe by the time at the other.